What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Interest, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Terence Crawford tells Canelo Alvarez big mistake that he made in the fight. We know Terence Crawford is a very competitive dude. We know Canelo's very competitive too, but Bud Crawford's even more competitive. The guy just doesn't know how to lose and doesn't like to lose. He's a sore loser, guys. He's a sore loser, meaning like he don't want to feel what it's like to lose. That's what I mean by he's a sore loser, because he's never lost, so he can't be a sore loser. But sore loser in the sense that the fear of him losing, he just don't want to have to deal with it. So he's willing to do everything. I said the fear of him losing. The thought of him losing, he really doesn't want to deal with it. So he has to do everything he can to make sure it never gets anything close to that. He says in the fight versus Canelo Alvarez, when him and Canelo was fighting, he said Canelo made a big mistake, a huge mistake he should have never made. This is what Crawford had to say. Let's go ahead and read what he had to say, and then we can talk about it. Crawford says Canelo made a big mistake. He said he tried to touch gloves after the knife. I walked away. We aren't touching no hands. I already knew I had him. What does this remind you of? It's almost identical to Canelo and Caleb Plant. Canelo doing what Caleb Plant did to Canelo. When Caleb Plant went up and weight. When Caleb Plant fought Canelo Alvarez for a disputed, Caleb Plant was so happy to be in there. And he was surprised that he went that many rounds with Canelo before he got knocked out. And the fact is, he could have went even more rounds, but he got comfortable. Like, let me give you guys an example. Like, for example, let's say a lot of stuff good is going on in your life, and you just start bragging about it too soon, or a lot of stuff is about to happen for you. You start bragging about it, and then, boom, all that stuff stopped happening. All good things was about to happen for you, but you speak on it too early, and you blocked your blessings. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that happens to me a lot. Like, a lot of good stuff be happening for me, and then I go and run my mouth, and then boom, everything I was saying is about to happen. It just becomes a stalemate. It just doesn't happen. Like, it was literally the same thing with Canelo versus Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was like, I'm not so bad for, what did he say? He said something to Canelo Alvarez, and then he dabbed the man hand in the ring, try to be, and try to be friends with him. And Canelo's like, what? You think you're doing? He said, I'm doing all right, ain't I? He said something, bro. I can't remember exactly what Caleb Plant said. The fight been years. Somebody let me know in the comment section what Caleb Plant said to Canelo Alvarez when he dabbed him up. Right? Let me know what he said and then after he said that, he get knocked out in the 9th round. That's crazy. That's literally what I'm saying. And this is what almost happened to Canelo. Canelo over there in the 9th trying to be friends with Bud. I remember the commentary. I think Max Kellerman was like, Canelo is trying to be friends, but Bud Crawford isn't trying to be friends. It was something similar to that. if I can recall, man. How do I keep forgetting what these people are, these commentators are saying and what Caleb Plant said? Like, this is stuff that's supposed to be at the top of my head. But anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. But Canelo definitely was looking to be friends if Crawford wasn't. But Canelo pulled the same move Caleb Plant did, and it almost cost him big time. I mean, it still cost him. He lost the fight, but it almost cost him to the point that he almost got knocked out in the 12th round. Bud Crawford came for him in the 12th round. Bud Crawford tried to take his head off in the 12th round, but it wasn't enough time. You know, Bud tried to put an explanation on the win because he knew a lot of people were going to say, oh man, Bud Crawford was running. He didn't want to trade with Canelo. He brought his running shoes. He ran the entire fight. Canelo's face looked like it got ran up on. Like what Bud Crawford said. He said, I'm going to be running upside your head. And that's what we see right here. Running upside of Canelo Alvarez's head. A lot of people just couldn't believe what they were watching. So they got to come up with all types of bullshit. Canelo took a dive. Like, that's one of the craziest ones. Canelo took a dive. I'm sure he did, buddy. Yeah, the cash cow takes a dive. Why? Shouldn't it be the other guy taking a dive, not the cash cow? Why would the cash... Listen, sit down and think about it. Why would the cash cow take a dive when they believe they could make more money with the cash cow? And he's younger. But the other guy should take a dive because he's older. He's the older man. Canelo was the bigger star. Like, y'all gotta sit down and think about what y'all saying before y'all say it. Like, anytime people say stuff, I don't know why you don't just sit there and say, let me think about it. Do it make sense what I'm saying? Because what I'm saying doesn't make sense. If anybody should have took a dive, it should have been Bud Crawford because he's the older man. So everybody believes he's gonna be retiring soon. Canelo's only 35. Canelo still has a few more years in the sport. I mean, like, that's pure common sense. It's like boxing fans, the only sport in the world that boxing fans don't use their brain when they talk about is boxing. I don't understand. Like, this is like common sense. If anybody was supposed to take a dive, it was supposed to be Crawford. He's the older man. Canelo's the bigger star and the younger man. Right? So shouldn't the guy that's not the big star take a dive? So the guy with the most upside should keep growing, right? Like, y'all don't make sense. You know, y'all was saying Crawford was fighting for money after Canelo gets beat. Now it's Canelo fighting for money. Like, I don't understand what you people are saying. But before the fight, you said Canelo's a billionaire. He don't need the money. He's not fighting for money. Crawford needs the money. It's ridiculous, man.